Over the past few days, I've heard from hundreds of leaseholders, and some of the stories I've heard have simply been heart-wrenching. The reality is that these leaseholders are stuck in many cases with unsellable properties, and many lenders just won't touch these properties, meaning that people can't buy them, or if they do buy them, they ask for greatly reduced prices, for discounted prices, meaning that leaseholders are stuck with a terrible, terrible position of either not being able to sell or having to sell very cheaply. Leaseholders are also faced with huge service charges so that freeholders can cover the cost of replacing cladding. I've heard about suicides, bankruptcies, evictions. This really is outrageous. And these people, these poor people, should not be in this situation. Now, as a lawyer, I'm in the business of turning to the law for recourse when something goes wrong. And here we have a major flaw with the law, as the one piece of legislation that could help, we call it the Defective Premises Act 1972, is completely useless unless the cladding was installed in the last 6 years. And I know this is what everyone's hearing. They're hearing the words, the statute of limitations, and people sort of don't know where to turn. And it really is that bad. And unless you can prove concealment, then the 6 years is something you are stuck with. And of course, most people don't even find out or haven't found out about the issues with this cladding until well after 6 years after the property was built, constructed, or the cladding was put on the side of the building. So short of having MI5 on your side to find out if there has been concealment, there really is nothing you can do. And when you think about this in the light of all of that, you can now see how ridiculous it is and how outrageous it is that government has put these restrictions on this £3.5 billion of funding, and that it's restricted it to people that are in the 18-metre and above high rises rather than the low rises, because what on earth can these people do? I'm calling now on all of you to get behind these leaseholders. I'm going to get behind them and do all I can to keep on raising awareness. My colleagues at LBC here, people like Nick Ferrari, have been doing this for some time, actually. I've jumped on board a bit late, but I'm on board now, and I'm going to keep on pushing this. We all need to push this. We all need to push government to do something. Asking these leaseholders to put their hand in their pocket to pay what's £50 a month, why should they have to do that? Here's what needs to happen. We need new laws. We need the building regulations to be updated, and we need government to put its hand in its pocket to pay for all of this. And then it needs to go after those that caused this problem. It's criminal in my mind that this happened. And hopefully when the Grenfell inquiry has finished, it will cause, as Russell said, the building regulations to be updated and for there to be some proper action taken. Please, if you're a freeholder, please don't evict anyone else. Don't make anyone bankrupt. Let's get this done. These leaseholders are the innocent party here. And I know I'm on my soapbox, but these people need people like me and you to shout out for them.